Cats can read.
Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be bringing you a book haul. This is a collection of books that I either got from a free bookshelf review or like new books pre-orders. So I'll let you know where I got them from when I get to them. But without further ado, let's get started. This first book I got from a charity shop, and this one I got from the Cats Protection. I love looking after cats, as you know. So this is Riley Sager's book Survive the Night, and this is a Riley Sager book that I don't own, and it was there for £1 and I just couldn't resist it. Then I've got Infamous by Lex Croucher. This is book number 2, comes after Reputation. This I got from a free bookshelf and it's in really good condition. So from that I got The Start of Something by Miranda Dickinson. This one actually sounded really cute, and I was kind of like, you know, with the little white cat, but yeah, just I like the sound of, like, you know, people just kind of like being neighbours to each other and like developing this relationship. Then I've got Before I Do by Sophie Cousins, and yeah, so this is like the one, or the one that got away kind of situation. Loving the blue cover with that one. Then I got One by One by Frida McFadden. This is actually the only Frida McFadden that they had in this, like, you know, place where people are kind of like leaving their books and taking books sort of thing. And yeah, like I was just like, well, I've not actually really seen this one. So yeah, and it's one of Frida's short books, and I was like, well, let's get on the bandwagon and see what Frida's all about then. I was very lucky to have also found Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mouse, and yeah, this is the paperback release, a very lovingly read book. And yeah, like I had the hardback of this one on my Amazon wishlist, and I was like, wow, I found this one for free. And then these next bunch of books I actually only literally found the other day, so these weren't really even going to be in this haul, but they're all kind of like part of the same series, so I will share them with you. So let's get them all together. Okay, so I think these are all of them, but these are High School Musical books. So yeah, I've got the High School Musical book of the film right here, and then I've got like little side story ones that are in High School Musical. So I've got this one, Stories from East High 10. This one is Turn Up the Heat. And then I've got this one, which is Get Your Vote On. And then I have got Broadway Dreams. And then this one is Crunch Time. And then I've got Wildcat Spirit. And then I've got Heart to Heart. I mean, look how young little babies they are. But yeah, they're just like, I mean, they were, what were they, $4.99? But yeah, Disney books, and they have like some pictures in the middle as well. But yeah, they're just little stories from High School Musical, and they were just on the table in this like free book place, and I was like, amazing. And they also had Jump In there, which is the book to the film, and this has like Corey, who is from High School Musical, is in this, so maybe the person who dumped these books there, so maybe the person who dumped the books there were like a Disney fan. And then this was a throwback. This is Zoe and Chloe Out to Lunch by Sue Lim. Sue Lim's the author of the Girl 15 series, and I not too long ago recently acquired all of the books from that, I think from Vinted. And Zoe and Chloe is another book series by this author, and I just remember Zoe and Chloe, and like they are two best friends, and yeah, it's kind of like one of those like cute nostalgic best friend kind of books. And also there I was very lucky to find Calendar Girl by Tricia Stewart, and this is a true story that actually inspired Calendar Girls. And I just thought, like, wow, is this a coincidence or something, because like the local group that I normally do like dramatic shows with, they are doing Calendar Girls this year. So I was like, amazing, is that a sign? who knows. And then I also found Mary-Kate and Ashley's So Little Time, The Love Factor. So yeah, again, this was another Disney kind of show. I do have one or two other books from Mary-Kate and Ashley So Little Time, so I found that to add to my collection. Next of all, this is a graphic novel that I got from my good friend Charlie. It also came with like a couple of other goodies, but it sounded really good. So this is Silent Reading Priest #1 by Mo Do. So that's that right there. This one, it sounded really interesting. It's not actually a manga, it's a volume, and yeah, it came with a bookmark of the characters, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, it's actually a novel, so it's one of those like manga novels, so it looks like it's going to be a manga, but it is actually a novel. I then got a review book here that came from Penguin. This is When I Was Death, and it's by Alexis Henderson, and yeah, this is from the author of The Year of the Witching, House of Hunger, and Academy for Liars. So this is going to be Alexis Henderson's YA debut, which is, this is kind of going to come out on the 12th of March. So very, very exciting, of course. But this book is described as Final Destination meets House of Hollow, in a haunting and lyrical speculative horror novel about a group of girls doing death's bidding in exchange for preserving their own lives. So Death actually plays a character in this, so I'm very much looking forward to this. So thank you again to Penguin for sending this to me, and yeah, it sounds really interesting. So yeah, fingers crossed it's one that I do enjoy. Some books from the works now. I got these for the 3 for £7.50 deal, and the first one is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez, and this was on a lot of people's top books of last year, and does sound really, really good. When I started reading the like first page of this just to like see about it, I was getting like really good vibes from it. And then I also got My Kind of Trouble by L.A. Schwartz, and this has got plus size wrap in it, plus books, which is great as always. And then I got Hot Hex Boyfriend by Carly Bloom. To be honest, it was the black cat and the cute little frog on the front that caught my attention for that one. But yeah, I got these three for the £7.50 deal. Absolute steal. Thank you again to the works. And then also from the works, I got Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reed for £5 in there, which is pretty much like half price, the retail price, because it is normally £10.99 UK retail price. So yes, this is a TV show that is on now. You can watch it on Sky if you have Sky TV, but I really enjoyed watching the TV adaptation, and I'd like to see what the book is going to be like. I know it's massively popular at the minute. It's a male like romance of like two hockey rivals basically. So yeah, I am looking forward to reading this. And then a pre-order, this is Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. Jeanette McCurdy also wrote her little autobiography, I'm Glad My Mum Died, and this is going to be their first novel. So it's about Mr. Corgi, who is a creative writing teacher, so it's a teacher-student relationship kind of thing. So dun, dun, dun. I just realised it's starting to get dark. Like, that literally came out of nowhere. Just suddenly got dark, so I'm sorry if you're only just able to see me. But I'm literally at the end because the final book is in this haul. And this is Agnes Obert's Mystical Cat Shelter by Heather Fawcett. So this is a pre-order of mine that has arrived. I did get this as an e-book review book, but I never got around to reading it, unfortunately. It came out in January. And I am absolutely loving and adoring the cover of this. It's a cat shelter. I've already put it on my February TBR. I'm very excited to give this a read, and I'm hoping it's going to be one that I do enjoy, and I feel like I will enjoy this one. I have 3 more books to add to the list, the first of which is Finding Her Edge by Jennifer Iacopelli. I've watched the Netflix show of this a couple of times round now, and I've just seen that it's been renewed for a second season, so of course I'm very happy. Maybe this means we'll get a second book. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, but I've got the physical copy of this now. This is on my February TBR, and it just helps that I got a physical copy. There was literally only one of these in the Waterstones that I went into, and I was like, I'm getting it. So yeah, I have massive high hopes for this, and I'm very, very excited. Also there, I found the Book of Blood and Roses by Annie Summerlee. This is actually a signed copy, and yeah, beautiful pink edges, but this was on my wish list, and I was like, but the fact that I managed to find it hand signed as well, I just couldn't resist picking it up. But yeah, I was just massively like really wanting to get my hands on this, and I just couldn't pass it up, especially a signed copy. So I also got this from Waterstones. And also a Waterstones pre-order came in, and that's The Lies That Summon the Night by Sonia Odette. I remember this, I think Waterstones maybe like emailed this to me being like, oh yeah, this is coming out, and I thought it sounded great, plus the edges are beautiful. I may not know your face, but my shadows will know your taste. I will track you down. This really cool map is on the inside of this, and there's wolf. That's so cool, and it's hand signed as well. Yeah, Waterstones signed edition. I've never read a book by this author before. Okay, so this is the first book that's in a series that's going to be called Songs for the Sinless. Ooh. So this one is to do with like shadow monsters, which sounds like amazing. Like this guy called Dominic, he like hunts shadow monsters, and so Inanna does illegal storytelling. It says she's evaded capture so far, continuing to weave the tales for the most desperate until a shadow bane captures one of her performances. Ooh, so maybe this is like a hunt and hunted romance, which I love the sound of. So yeah, now that I'm reading like more into it, I'm just like, but the cover is gorgeous, and I'm very happy that I have this now. But that's it from this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, let me know if there are any books from today's video that you have recognised, or you've got on your TBR yourself, or has brought you back to the nostalgic years of High School Musical or Mary-Kate Ashley, Disney, that sort of kind of like area. And any of the pre-orders that I've got, like what books are you reading in February, what recent books have you acquired. But yes, that's it for me for this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave any comment down below, even if it is just a simple emoji just to let me know that you're here, or just even thumbsing up the video is muchly appreciated. But I hope you guys are going to have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye.